Good morning, everyone. Hey, my name is Chantel, and I'm currently traveling the world with my boyfriend with no job, no income, no nothing. We're just spending all of our money and having a good time for who knows how long, probably about a year. We've been going for 2 months so far, and we are currently in Italy in the Dolomites. And I thought this could be a fun thing to document and share my experience of what it's like to travel full time. So I thought I would document it and start documenting today. It's a pretty random day. What is it? I think it's the 30th of June. I don't have my watch on at the moment. It's upstairs. We're checking out of our accommodation very shortly. So I just came and put my bag down in the car and was like, why don't I document this? So we're currently leaving. We're in, where are we? Ortesi in the Dolomites. We've been here specifically for 3 days. Been in the Dolomites for about 10 days now. We've got 1 night left. We're going to Madonna di Camperzio, something like that, tonight, and then off to Croatia tomorrow. So it's a bit of a whirlwind, but I thought I'd just document what we're doing and share our experiences so far, because we've been doing a lot. And before going on this trip, I was following a lot of people who were doing very similar things and lots of travel vlogs, and I thought I would share our experience as well. So yeah, I'm going to go back upstairs now to help Jacob finish packing. I think we've got to check out in about 10 minutes. I'm ready, I'm done, my bag's in the car, but Jacob is not. So yeah, I'll go help him, and then I'll just kind of bring you along for the rest of our day. Probably going to do a hike around here today, go for a bit of a drive, go see a lake, and then we're driving to where we're staying tonight, which I think is 2.5 hours from here. So it'll be a bit of a long drive, but it'll be good. So yeah, let's get to it before Jacob wonders where I am, because I've probably taken way too long to put my bag in the car. Okay, bye. So it's currently almost lunchtime now, and we are in Monte Pana, I think it's called. Just at the top in near where we're staying in Val Gardino. Jacob's on the phone right now. I'm just to his dad. And we're just up with a bunch of horses. I don't know if you can see them, but they're so pretty. So we're probably just going to chill around here for another half an hour, do a little bit of walk, pat some more horses, and then we're going to head off to a lake. I can't remember what it's called. I'll put it here. And then off to just mainly driving for the rest of the day, grab some lunch. I've just as well booked an Airbnb for tomorrow night in Split, because we're staying 1 night in an Airbnb, which I've now just booked only the day before. That's what it's like when you're traveling constantly. Everything is done very last minute. So I booked that, and then we are staying in, we're doing some pet sitting for a week in Croatia. So that's where we're staying after that first night. So that should be really good. I'm very, very keen for that. Very keen to have a kitchen, do some cooking, do some washing. So yeah, everything is kind of always booked on the go when we're traveling. If you're ever going to do this, you should know that you're never going to have everything planned. You've always got to kind of live on the edge, because yeah, until 10 minutes ago we didn't know where we were staying tomorrow night. So that's good. But yeah, it's all booked now, so that's fine. And we can get on enjoying the rest of our day before we fly out to Split tomorrow. So we'll enjoy the rest of our Dolomites day now. Everyone, my watch is flat, but I think it's 9:30 at the moment at night. We've checked into our new hotel. We're in Madonna di Camperzio or something like that. We're actually staying in this really nice place, which we got for super cheap. But yeah, so we've checked in. We had a really nice day today actually, even though we had nothing planned. We had breakfast at the hotel, checked out, went on this little like trail adventure walk is what it's called. I think it was actually like designed for like families and kids, but they were like horses, which is really cool, and walked around. It's a quick loop. Drove about an hour and a half out to this nice lake. Can't remember the name again, I'll put it here. Super nice. It was like reflective and you could take like really nice pictures, which is why Jacob wanted to go. So we went there, had lunch, walked around this lake, took some photos, and then we drove like another 2 hours to where we are now, checked in, drove around a little bit, had dinner, which was actually really yummy. We just had it at the hotel, and now we're going to bed. We're going to have to pack our bags tonight, like for the first time properly since arriving in Europe 2 months ago, for a plane trip, because we've been catching buses around through all the countries so far, but we're catching a plane tomorrow, which actually means I think I'm going to have to chuck out a fair bit of stuff. There'll probably be some clothes, maybe like the last bits of some toiletries and stuff like that, because I barely had weight coming here. We've bought a few things, so I'm gonna have to cull some things, cull some clothes that I've either worn too much already or haven't actually been wearing, which sucks, but part of the fun. And then yeah, we're off to Croatia tomorrow, so I'm super excited. I guess that's a bit of a day in the life of what it's like to travel full time. As I said, I don't have a job, we're just traveling at the moment, and even though that sounds like the dream, everything is kind of just a bit figure it out as you go. Like I said, I booked tomorrow night's accommodation today. We didn't really have plans for today, we're just figuring it out. Tomorrow as well, I think we have a hike planned around here, but we're not fully sure. We'll probably figure that out in the morning. I'm sorry, this probably wasn't the most riveting thing maybe to watch ever. I'll try and get better. I want to document what I'm doing because we're doing a lot, and it's really cool, but yeah, I don't know how to document it well, so hopefully this gave you a bit of an insight into what it's like 2 months into traveling full time. There's a lot of unknowns, but that's I guess part of the fun. So thanks for joining me. Hopefully I get better at this, and just thanks for joining. I'll see you maybe tomorrow when we are off to Croatia. So thanks so much for watching.